In a year when nearly every event has been canceled, delayed, or modified, golf is one of the sports that completed an entire season with very few modifications for the players. In the past years, Stratton has had a boys' golf team before, but never with over 20 golfers like this year. Our golfers had a great season, and perhaps the best highlight was being the 3A Northeastern League champion team and beating Lyman by 30 strokes. In football terms, we basically 45'd them.
That was easy.
The Knighted Eagles also had the top 3 individual scores at the league tournament. Braden Weedle placed first, Jarrett Lichty placed second, and Tyler Hayes tied for third. And all 3 of them earned all-conference recognition. A few weeks later, Braden, Tyler, Jarrett, and Riggin played in the Titan Scramble at the Air Force Academy. This included teams from 3A, 4A, and 5A. After playing 10 holes, Stratton was in third place, surrounded by the following 5A teams: Cherry Creek, Valor Christian, and Columbine. Now, those are schools you never see on the same page with Stratton. In the 3A division, our team ended up placing second and beating eventual 3A state champion Colorado Academy. And to finish up the day, all 4 of our golfers showed up at football practice when they got home from Colorado Springs. I'm pretty sure the Cherry Creek and Valor golfers didn't go to football practice that day and didn't even play football this year. And Colorado Academy doesn't even play football. To end the season, 3A state golf was held at Dos Rios Golf Club in Gunnison, and Braden ended up placing 13th out of 84 golfers and earned second team All-State recognition. If you see Philip Justice, Kent Justice, or Stephen Schillig, give them a nice golf clap round of applause and thank them for helping coach golf this year. Or even better, give them a sleeve or 2 of Titleist Pro V1 golf balls for Christmas. It's the #1 ball in golf. Congratulations to our golf boys on a great season.
Hey guys, I'm here to talk about the cross country team for just a little bit. I know it's been a while since cross country has been over, back in October, but I just wanted to take a second to recognize the young ladies who went out for the sport. And that was freshman Kirsten Loudon and 2 juniors, Kennedy Frank and Emma Bonin, along with our manager, Ellie Bonin. To be honest, starting up this cross-country program this year, I really had no idea what to expect. I mainly just wanted to give any kids that wanted to do something an opportunity to come out for a new sport, stay in shape for their other sports, and just give them something to do. So when I found out that it was going to be these 3 girls, I was not surprised at all. These 3 are super hard workers. They're involved in a lot of different things. And it did not surprise me that they wanted to jump at an opportunity to stay in shape and work on something new. So I'm just going to talk about each of their personal records from this season. So our first one was Emma, and she ran a PR mid-season at Wiggins with a time of 27:19. And just to put that into perspective for you, that is about a 9-minute mile pace. And for those of you who don't know, these girls were training for a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. So hers was a 27:19, and she placed 39th at regionals. Kennedy's PR was ran later in the season, again at Wiggins, and she ran a time of 24:39, which is about an 8-minute mile pace. And she placed 38th at regionals. And then Kirsten's PR was also ran at that later meet in Wiggins, and she ran a time of 22:18, or about a 7-minute mile pace. So she placed 11th at regionals. She qualified for state and placed 43rd out of 93 girls at the state meet. And that state meet, she did a really good job. I know for being a freshman, it was a little intimidating going to such a big event as a young girl and by herself, but she did awesome. And I have to share a little story from state because it's so funny. Kirsten heard beforehand that she would be running through water at some point on this course. And so I remember her asking me, oh my gosh, am I going to have to swim? What if I drown? And so I think she was pleasantly surprised when right at the end of the course, there was just a little stream and she only had to run like two or three steps through some water, just enough to basically cool down her feet. And so I think she was pleased by that she wasn't swimming across some kind of body of water. So anyway, I just want to let all these girls know that I am super proud of them for jumping at a new opportunity. This is probably something that wouldn't have came up had we not been going through all of the things we have this year with COVID. So even though it's been less than ideal, it was nice to have another opportunity for kids to try something new. And so I think going into this, none of us really knew what to expect, but I think myself and along with the girls, we actually really enjoyed the sport and hanging out together, and our little team got close. And these girls are super hardworking. They all had very similar work ethics. And so as a coach, it made my job very easy and very fun. And I can definitely see these girls going out again next year and getting better and taking off from what they started this year. So I'm very proud of you all. I want to give a shout out to Ellie, our manager. I know some of you are thinking, what in the world does a manager do for cross country? Well, she would bring her bike and she would load up her backpack full of all the girls' water bottles, and she would ride alongside them out in the country, around town, wherever we were. And I think she might have gotten in a better workout sometimes than the girls did just by pedaling through the thick dirt on the side of the road. So there's plenty of times we'd get back to the gym and her legs would be on fire. So I think she got in pretty good shape herself. So anyway, ladies, thank you all for your time. Congratulations on a great season. And to the rest of you, I cannot wait to see what you do the rest of the year. And fingers crossed, hoping and praying that winter sports can start up come February. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, just wanted to congratulate you on another great season. I'm going to give us a season summary just for you guys, memory's sakes, and so we're going to start here. We started super late this year, no camp, no summer programs till July. You guys come in, I've never worked a group of kids so hard in my entire life, ran them to death. You guys did a great job responding, showed up for Hugo game, played really well, kicked their butts, they were a good team, played Eads the next week, lost Jared early, come out and played with a lot of heart and determination after that, played really well and took it to them. They were a very good team. The next week went down to Miami Yoder, took care of business, just everybody from top kid to the bottom kid, we just played really well. The next week got postponed till Monday to play High Plains, started headed to pick up the guys, and the game got canceled. Got pretty mad, pretty upset. 2 hours later, Kid Carson calls and forfeits for Friday. We pick up Hanover, start preparing for Hanover. Thursday, all the juniors, Joe and Dan, are quarantined. So we practice, you guys preparing for Hanover. Friday, show up, no practice. The whole school's going into quarantine. So we stay out the rest of the regular season. We actually only played 3 games. Then we played Briggsdale, come out and played really well. Had our chances to end the game early, but we made a few mistakes and we ended up having to play a full game. We got a big win into the semifinals for the 5th straight year. Played Shine Wells again in the semifinals. Played a really good, tough second half to come away with that win. Take us to our 4th championship game in 4 years. Congratulations to you seniors. That's quite an accomplishment. Got to go down to CSU Pueblo and play in an awesome stadium. Lots of memories. Played well at times. Just couldn't get any breaks. Couldn't get things to go our way when we needed them to. But that overall was a great season with lots of memories. So excited for you guys. For you seniors moving on. Can't wait to see how you guys grow up to be husbands and fathers. And you guys come back next year. We need you to bust your butts. Get yourselves in the weight room. Get yourselves mentally tough. To be physical. To be tough each and every game and each and every practice. Miss you guys. Can't wait to see you again next fall.